just summit, you son of a... I'm trying. I'm trying. I wanted to do an impersonation without trying to get randomly demonetized. Well, I don't think that matters anyway. But right now, we got the Charlotte Hornets recently signing Gordon Hayward for a whole sum of money over the Boston Celtics. That son of a bitch had $127 million contract back in 2017 when he was going to the Boston Celtics over the Utah Jazz. Now he gets another 4 years, $120 million. And that's the bottom line over Terry Rozier's contract. That's literally going to be the second highest. And over the cap being over 109, the Hornets already have to deal with the last year for $27 million out of Nick Batum and $56 million over 1 year of Terry Rozier. The most serviceable contract that I want to get rid of is probably Cody Zeller. And if we go over the previous performances over Gordon Hayward, I think he played an average season last time he was in Boston. And that's not ragging over Gordon Hayward. I think he still has a reasonable source to the team over his decent scoring ability and his veteranship. And he has pretty good basketball IQ, so hopefully his services be put to par. But he hasn't been. But They've been suction cup over a guy that was inconsistent over the starting five, wasted potential over his ankle injury he suffered on opening day of the 2018 NBA season. And for what I've been seeing, it hasn't been that impressive. Sometimes he'll be up to score over the decent shot or an open look. It's just not that impressive, guys. He was just lucky to average 17.5 points, 8.4, and nearly played 52 games. They barely made it to the conference championships last season. And back then, when he was with the Utah Jazz, he only made one All-Star appearance and he was averaging 20.9. Last couple seasons, he barely played. His first 2 seasons, he barely played. And he only averaged 11. He finally found the rhythm of a slow par Celtics team that was starting up fast and they were finally finding the rhythm. Gordon Hayward finally finding his groove, but that's only one decent season. Over the last 2 years, he's been up to injury. I don't think $120 million off such and such cap space is going to be a lot, especially for about to be a 31-year-old that hasn't produced LeBron James ability. And yes, LeBron James is the standard in the NBA. That should be expected. But by God, dude, we shouldn't be hastily wasting our money. That hopefully doesn't become buyer's remorse. Because the Hornets got LaMelo, and I don't know how his shot's going to pour into the professional field. He has been on his jump shot since he was in high school. So, yeah. And back in the day, back in 2016, 2017, people were really hyped on LaMelo Ball. So, but really on his fundamentals, his playing style, how the father intertwined in most of their personal and professional lives. But now that's beyond the point. Now the kid finally made it up to the big leagues. It's all on him. And seeing how that system is playing up with Michael Jordan, high on LaMelo, I don't know how that's going to fit. So, yeah. At least Gordon Hayward has an average so-and-so field goal percentage to 50. Like a straight on the line 50 off 57 games when the last time he played. 72 off poor play calling, weak offensive, and that was when Kyrie last played for the Celtics. They played really better with Kemba Walker, and he only played 20 less games with him. Wow. So Gordon Hayward, hopefully he plays really well with the Hornets, try to get them more successful. Finally, switch out Batum to a different position where he feels more comfortable to score because he breaks open corners. Can't move the ball as efficiently as he did back in Portland, and he isn't that much of an offensive threat. The guy's like 31 now, so hopefully he does well. That's all I'm saying on the matter. But that's it on the update. Gordon Hayward's a Hornet. There'll be more on Tristan Thompson and more news on some NBA signings later. That's it for me.